What is going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today I want to talk to you about 3 stocks to add to your watch list for this upcoming week that could have a very strong likelihood of a squeeze. So I'm going to go over all that. Make sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate it. And with that, let's get right to it. So starting off with economic data points, there is going to be kicking off on Wednesday with GDP. Based on the forecast, it is anticipated to be fairly positive. So in theory, if positive, then the broader market will run fairly significantly, and shorts in turn might feel the pinch, of course, in some scenarios, because as well on Thursday there is PCE and Friday there is non-farm employment. So definitely could be a lot of good back-to-back data points causing a broader market rally. As far as companies unveiling their earnings, a couple EV players, there's also CrowdStrike, Salesforce, but I think generally nothing really crazy that could cause or prompt a market rally. So I do feel that it's either going to be associated to GDP or just specific data points within the companies I'm going to be talking on. And this has been coming out, so I just wanted to share this with you. So a lot of big banks are getting hit with fines associated to naked short selling and manipulation of the market. So Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, JP Morgan, and good old TD Bank, it looks like they're even getting involved as well. So definitely a lot of shorts are most likely going to be on edge even in general. So who knows? But kicking it off as far as the 3 stocks, not in any particular order like I always say, but first one is Intuitive Machines, ticker is LUNR. I've covered this quite a few times in the past. Based on Friday, it did go up 11.28% over the last 1 year, down 54.41%, and the year to date down 55.6%. And if you are looking for a lot of good compiled information, such as transcripts, SEC filings, press releases, everything under the sun, take a look at Seeking Alpha Premium. I do have a 14-day free trial for you guys in the description below, so take advantage of that. But when it comes down to this company, so Intuitive Machines, is more because of the data points. So currently short score is 82, utilization is 78.8%. The percentage free float on loan right now is 17.01%, and the estimated short interest is 10.87%. So once again, that's something to consider. Shorts did return 49,000 shares on Friday, and the fact is for them to return on a very green day does insinuate that they still see more upside coming. 845.65% of the free float is being shorted. Cost to borrow average is currently 360.12%. So very high. And as far as the cost to borrow minimum, currently is showing as 306.03%. So when it comes down to it, this definitely does have all the fundamentals for a fairly good squeeze, and there's a fair amount of the free float being shorted. So definitely a lot of interesting stuff that is could come from this. And even looking right here, there is a lot of failure to delivers as well. Not significant amount, but a good amount that could as well insinuate that there's a lot of naked shorting that's happening. But moving on, number 2, good old Beyond Meat. So this is a company that I do frequently have on here. It has had its fair share of spikes over the last 1 year, as you can kind of see, but the fundamentals are still there for a squeeze. So over the last 1 year, it is down 56.87%, based on Friday up 1.67%, and year to date down 6.7%. Looking as far as the data points, short score is currently 92, utilization is 93.21%, percentage free float on loan is 40.94%, but the estimated short interest is huge, so 36.8%, insinuating, going over here, that there is a lot of naked shorts in Beyond Meat. So once again, with shorts on edge, whether it be because of the many fines that is coming out from the SEC or potentially just the GDP numbers or broader data points, then yeah, shorts could be kind of on edge and close out some of their position. Similar to obviously Intuitive Machines, shorts did return some of their shares to 27,000 shares, which is very bullish. 36.75% of the free floats being shorted, 21.57 million shares overall are being shorted. Cost to borrow has gone down quite a lot on this company over the last little bit. I think it was roughly, I think 300% if I remember correctly, but still 50.33% is the cost to borrow average. So once again, this company does have everything on paper for it to have a fairly good squeeze, and it definitely could. And finally, the third company is a company that I do cover quite a lot under my other channel, and that is Mullen Automotive. So I've been very hesitant to say that it's going to have a squeeze because a lot of people like to just throw out the word squeeze, and on paper Mullen definitely does have a lot of shorts and stuff like that, because even looking at the 1 year, down 99.57%. So this is not necessarily the best performer, and over just based on Friday, down 12.3%, year to date 99.1%. So crazy stuff. Make sure you guys always do your own due diligence, because as well, I am not a financial advisor. But the reason why this company is on this list is more specific to the news that did come out on August the 23rd, where the CEO did state that in the coming days, they're going to be providing a update as far as share intel. The rumor is that there's going to be lawsuits associated to potentially some of these players, maybe Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, JP Morgan, a lot of them listed here could be potential culprits in this lawsuit that is stated. And when it comes to it, this was out on, I think, Wednesday, so August the 23rd. So by the coming days, I think it's fair to assume that it's going to be early part of the week. So once again, this could result in a fairly good squeeze. But like I said, make sure you guys do your own due diligence. This company does have a ton of failure to delivers as well, so that's hopefully going to piggyback based on that news that I just mentioned. But looking here, short score is currently 79, utilization is 97.42%. The percentage free float on loan is 28.29%. Estimated short interest is 20.02%. And based on what happened on Friday, so this one is a little bit more inverse to what happened. So shorts actually increased, so 385,000 shares, but the fact that Mullen is and was very red on Friday shows that they anticipate more downside to come. So once again, this is why I've been hesitant to have Mullen on this list, because just the stock performance has been subpar, and the only reason why it's on this list is because it does have a lot of shares being shorted, so 35.26 million shares, but it's more specific to this data or this news that is and might come out. So once again, it is on the threshold list. I believe Friday was the very first day, so that's something to consider, but the SEC has really been dropping the ball quite a lot, significantly in fact, on the whole threshold list. So again, it might result in something, might result in nothing. Just be cautious. Cost to borrow average did drop quite a lot. So even on Thursday, it was 260%, but based on Friday, it did drop to 66.94%. Cost to borrow max, though, is 269.89%. So once again, definitely this is one of those ones that do your own due diligence because it's very risky. So let me know your thoughts on these three companies. So once again, it is Mullen Automotive, good old Beyond Meat, and then Intuitive Machines. So three stocks that I do feel on paper have a very good likelihood of a squeeze. Just it needs some additional data and a push from the broader market. So once again, let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. Take advantage of this promo only up until August the 31st. Completely free to sign up for an account. MULN also offers $0 commission, free level 2 trading. But if you throw $100 at this account, then you can get up to 5 free stocks. Each stock is valued up to $2,000, and you also get a $50 cash reward. So this in among itself is a crazy deal, one of the best out on the market. Link in the description below and also the comments. With that said, I appreciate you guys watching, and let's eventually make a lot of money on whatever floats your boat out there.